Yeah, I was reminded of a story in college. I was burning. This is sweetgrass. It smells really nice and it has quite a scent when you burn it. Well, anyways, when I was in college, I was burning some of this in a little bowl, and I was praying. And I was feeling lonesome and needing strength to continue in my journey to play baseball and my school studies. And I used this to keep me strong. But when I was burning this, the vents go all through our dorms. There's about 200 rooms in our dorms, and the smoke was going into a few of the rooms there, and some boys were walking out in the hallways saying, "Hey, what's that smell? What's that smell?" And I could hear them out there talking, and I didn't really want to open my door because there was still smoke in there too. So finally somebody came to my door and started knocking on the door. "Leon, is anybody in there?" I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And he said, we just want to see if there's a smoke coming through our dorms. We just want to know what's going on." So I opened my door and a cloud of smoke goes out, and I said, "Dang, what's that smell?" And this African American fellow in there said, "Dad, what you smoking, man?" And I said, "Nothing. I was just praying." And then I turned around and says, "Well, what is that stuff?" And I said, "Well, it's a braid of sweetgrass." And he says, "Dang, that looked like some pretty big bud you got there." And he said, then he said, "Can I look at that?" And I told him, "Smell it." I told him, "That's sweetgrass." Then he lifted it up, and all these guys gathered around the door and said, "Dad, man, check out the bud, man, check it out." And I said, "Hey, that's nuts. You don't smoke that. You just pray with that stuff." You know, I almost got kicked out of the dorms for that. So I didn't smudge indoors anymore after that. So that's a story of my praying with sweetgrass.